Hello, and welcome back to the Mark of Red Moon. My name is Envy Wild, and I will be your dungeon master on this adventure. My pronouns are they, them, and you can find me on all of my socials at Envy Wild. If you're new here, this is a new D&D series that I'm playing with these lovely people down here. Say hello, lovely people.
Hi, lovely people.
Hi! Yes, so we are going to be playing this wonderful game called Dungeons and Dragons. This campaign is a little bit of a tragedy, so fun for the players, not so much for the characters. But I'd like to introduce you to these players, starting with Pyronaynia!
Hi, I'm Pyronaynia, or Renee. I'm going to be playing Helix Asar. My pronouns are she, her. I am a concept artist and illustrator, and you can find me on most social media platforms as Pyronaynia or Pyronaynia Draws.
Hello, I'm Chantilly. If you would like to follow me, you can follow my art diary on Instagram, Chantilly_chateau.
Hi, I'm Panthera, and I'm the Feral Witch. My pronouns are she, they. I am a content creator on YouTube, Twitch, my blog, pretty much all the social media platforms, and I focus on mainly educational witchcraft style content.
Lovely. Well, now that you've met the players, time to meet the characters as we embark back into our journey in the world of Aries. Where we left off last time, our three heroes journeyed down into a forgotten temple in the middle of the Makari Wilds. Seemingly without a choice, as they were scheduled for execution, they were offered one last chance at life by a strange man named Waylon Bycolm. They journeyed out and traveled to the bottom of this temple in search of a slab. Upon finding it and picking it up, the whole temple begins to shake as skeletal monks reanimate and start walking towards the adventurers. We are starting immediately into combat. Let's go! Gasp! All right, let us jump back into the scene here. Inari, as you pick up the slate and it begins to glow, the entire temple begins to shake. Small pebbles and rocks and dust begin to fall and splash into the red water beneath you. The snakes around you continue to pay you no mind, and upon walking past them, your foot passes through them, revealing that it is just an illusion. As you go down the walkway back towards the entrance of the antechamber in the temple, you see the skeletons of these monks start to kind of clamber forth, creaking as they step with their kind of cloaks on. All of them are wearing masks. And it is at this point that you will all roll initiative, which you already did. So the skeletons get to go first. Yeehaw! It's skeleton hunting time. All right.
Inari's gonna say to the skeletons, "Excuse me, we were just leaving."
It like twists its head in a clanking motion as it swings its saber at you. All right. This one is going to walk past Riley.
Wait, do I get opportunity
You
attack?
certainly do.
Let's go for it.
The first roll.
Swipe with my swiper.
Swiping, no swiping.
Swiping.
My claw.
And 16 does hit indeed.
Woo!
Hey!
Go ahead, roll for damage.
Still. Oh wait, here we go. There we go. Okay, let me roll that damage.
Does that mean he won't be able to move?
No.
No, I don't have
You can still
Sentinel.
move.
Okay.
All right.
5 to hit.
Ooh, very nice. 5
Or
damage.
5 damage. Yeah.
Yes. You reeve it with your claw, and it kind of scrapes open its cloak, revealing its bones underneath.
Oh!
Yes.
Wait, so once per turn when I hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, I reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
That's very nice. It will still...
That's my slasher feat.
I think it should still make it, but let me see. Who's here? That's 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, it would still make it to Inari. But yeah, no, he can't move anymore.
Stuck.
All right. Inari, he is going to slash at you with his short sword. That would be
Smash
an
on.
18 to hit.
That hits.
And that is
And it
6 slashing damage. Or sorry, 6
Ooh.
piercing damage.
Oh, that hurts. Okay.
Shing!
Oh.
He kind of,
Nah.
his mouth kind of opens a little bit as he jabs the sword into your side. You can feel his hand reaching out for the slate. All right, our next skeleton. He is going to walk up to Riley. And again,
I'll just like growl in its face.
he's just clanking bones and can't really say anything back as he plunges his sword at you with a 17 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Oof. All right. That would be 7 piercing damage.
That's a lot.
No, that's half of my health.
Holy.
I'm at 5.
Ah. All right. Riley, it is your turn.
Ow.
The sword still
Riley,
pierced into your hip.
It's real bad.
I know, right? Sucks.
Let me see. What can I do? Is there anything extra I can do right now? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a slash with my claw against the one that's up on me.
Okay, absolutely. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Make sure I'm target on the right one.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, that was a 9 to hit.
Ooh, that is a miss, my dear.
No.
Yes. He kind of like out of the way as your claw comes reaving down, just cutting the wind.
That's pretty much all I can do, so that'll be the end of my turn.
It is the next Skelly's turn. As the skeleton back here stays put, he cocks back his short bow and pulls the string, firing at Felix with a 7 to hit.
I got jukes.
Okay, so the arrow kind of flies and hits one of the illusory snakes. It kind of hisses at the arrow and slithers away. Helix, it is your turn. And up next is
Yo.
Inari.
Okay, is Inari hurt?
Yes. Quite scary.
You do see blood kind of spilling from his armor.
All right. I pull out this wand that I got, and I am going to lift it in the air and be like, "Please work again." And I am gonna try to cast. I try to cast from the wand of restoration, mass cure wounds.
Yes, fabulous.
Or say mass healing word.
Yes, mass healing word.
Okay. You wave it. I don't think I gotta do anything. I think he does the spell, right?
It does the
I
spell.
don't think
You
I'm-
wave
I'm
it.
rolling for
You'll need to
whether or
roll
not
to
it
see.
breaks.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Okay, you guys get 1d4 plus 2. Let's roll the d4.
Oh, good.
Nice.
4, yes. Okay, you both get 6 health back.
Oh.
Very nice.
And... Okay, I will try to roll to see if it gets destroyed.
Yes, please.
Alright, it's all good.
It is not destroyed.
Did you sigh because you wanted it to get
No, I said ah.
Oh.
No.
Oh my
No. I gave you the one, didn't I? All right.
Okay, that's like a full action to use that, right?
That is indeed.
Okay, well, I'll still move. I'm gonna move, like, here, I guess?
Fabulous.
Try to get between you guys and also maybe do something about this skeleton.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Awesome. Okay. It is now Inari's turn.
I will use a sacred flame
Ooh,
Hey.
nice.
on this boy next to me.
That is a dex save, yes?
Yes.
It rolled a nat 22.
I think it saves.
Yeah, I think that's a save.
No benefit from cover saving increases. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't take half or anything, I don't think.
Okay, well, it misses. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's pretty much the bad situation we have found ourselves in.
Nice. It is.
So that ends my turn.
All right. It is skeleton number 1's turn yet again, and he is going to now, surrounded by 2 of you, kind of whip around and attack Helix with the short sword.
I can take it.
An 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit me.
All right.
Slides off of my dragon scale hide.
Nice. His sword literally kind of just grazes your arm with no damage. All right. Skelly number 2 is going to attack Riley yet again. This time piercing its sword to your shoulder with a 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
Ah,
Hey.
it definitely misses. Or you definitely dodge, rather. Yeah. All right, Riley, it is your turn yet again. And up next, the skeleton.
I'm just gonna keep whacking this one right in front of me.
All right.
Get back in the ground where you belong.
Well, technically they were, not in the ground.
17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Good damage. 9.
Ooh, very nice. And that's skeleton number 2. How would you like to end this skeleton right now?
I want to like, my claws are turned so that they're horizontal kinda, so they're all in a row, and I want to whack its head so hard that it like shoots off across the chamber and like shatters on the far wall, and the body just like crumbles to the ground.
Okay.
Hell yeah. As you kind of smack the head, it shatters into bone dust as it hits the back wall. The other bones kind of clamber and splash into the red water beneath you. The skeleton is down, diggity down. All right.
Get out of here, skeleton.
Get out of
And
here.
Riley's going to use her movement to charge up to the one in the back.
Hell yeah.
She's like ready to go with this one.
Okay. The one in the back, seeing you kind of coming up with your claws, like, kind of running up towards it, immediately sheathes its bow and pulls out a long short sword. Long short sword? And pulls out a nice sword. Okay. That is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit. I'll
All right.
dodge nimbly again.
Yeah, as you're running, you see him kind of go to ready and attack, and you kind of dodge around him. Helix, it is your turn.
Alright, I think I'm gonna open up on this skeleton in front of me. First I'm going to pull out my scalpel and see if I could maybe unhook its jaw or something with it.
Alright. Very precise.
Killing
Yes.
it with like tinker tools.
Don't question my method.
You already got it.
A normal roll.
Ooh.
Does a 20 hit?
A 20 does hit.
Okay. Now I'm going to roll damage. 6 damage for him.
6 damage. Nice. Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely kind of sink in that scalpel and crack its jaw off as it kind of hangs off on one hinge to the side.
And I'm gonna try to finish the job, and as I like go with the scalpel, unhook it, and then pop up with my elbow.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm going to try to use my bonus action to attack.
Sweet.
Yeah. I'm still targeting with this. I'm so quick. Forgot about my catchphrase. Okay, another 20 to hit.
Another 20? Yeah, that definitely hits.
Now, 5 down.
5 bludgeon. Ooh, it's bludgeoning too?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. In this moment, how are you gonna finish this skeleton off?
I saw Riley knock the other guy's head off, and so as my elbow comes up, I'm gonna try to, I already unhooked the jaw. It's plenty of space on that top jaw to pop it with my elbow and knock it all the way out.
Nice. Yeah, the whole head just kind of falls and crashes and splashes into the water as the bones clamber around you, leaving just a cloak to cover them. All right.
You alright, Inari?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Very
Let's
good.
deal with this one.
Absolutely.
Inari, it is your turn.
With that, I'm going to try it again because it did not work the first time, and my friends did something cool, and I want to do something. So, sacred flame.
All right. It rolled an 8.
A 6 radiant damage.
Ooh, very nice. Yes, you put out your hand and say a sacred word as burning radiant flames engulf the cloak around the skeleton, leaving it bare boned. It's still up, but you can see the singed bones crackle from the heat.
And the flames are like, kind of like purplish.
Ooh, okay. All right, Riley, it is your turn.
All right, one more claw right to the face. Let's go.
Take us home.
Swing that about. All right.
Nice.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And 9 damage.
All right. How do you kill this boy?
This one, Riley's gonna come up straight through the rib cage with her claw. And she's going to go through, and the claw's gonna come up with such speed it like shoots up into the air, the body crumbles, and she's gonna catch it on her other claw.
Oh, hell yeah.
As the skull comes back down, and it's just kind of like spinning, like when basketball players like hold the basketball on their finger. And she'll just kind of like flick it off into the water after she looks at it for a second. Smile.
Skulls flying everywhere. You do a full-on Mortal Kombat fatality and like swirl around this skull on your claw, splashing it into the red water below. At this point, the temple is shaking really strongly, and you see larger chunks of rock begin to fall. Go ahead and
I think it's time to get the out of here.
I believe
Absolutely.
it is exactly that time.
I'm gonna go ahead and have all of you roll a dex save for me right now.
Ooh,
Okay.
all right.
If
I
you
will do my
insist.
best. You really think that is the best?
23.
23, awesome.
16.
16.
6.
You feel the temple begin to shake even stronger as boulders begin to fall and crash into these kind of two platforms. Riley, with your dex save, you start kind of doing somersaults and diving away from these falling rocks. Helix, you begin to sprint down this platform as different chunks of it begin to fall into the water, and you don't even notice as Inari is behind you, kind of running with you. He kind of slips and falls on one of the rocks, and you are holding on as this rock is now beginning to fall.
Do I
Can
still
I,
have
like-
the tablet?
Yeah.
You do still have the tablet, yes.
Okay.
That's probably you're only holding the one hand.
Yeah.
Can I like, cause I was close to him? Can I see if I can like turn around and like maybe help him up?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I'm watching too, so if I see them slip, I'll try to.
Yeah.
jump forward and
Helix,
help if
you
I
are
can.
closest, so go ahead and make a dex save. Riley, you can too, but I'm gonna need like an athletics check to get there in time.
A dex save.
Yeah. Yeah, dex save.
Okay.
That's a 9 from me.
Ooh, not good. 12.
12 is enough to grab him. You are not gonna get there in time, Riley.
I have you.
All right.
Pull up, pull up, pull up!
I'm pulling.
Give me a strength. Give me a strength save.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Could I grab on the Helix? Like, is Helix close enough for me?
Hey, no,
It's
ain't
all
no
good.
playing with chicken wing. It's 21.
With a 21, you yank Inari up and kind of like pull him over to the second platform just as the pathway collapses into the red water below, and all of you book it out of here. As you begin to run back, you see yet again more skeletons awaiting you in the hallways.
Not more skeletons.
Should we just run or?
We have to get out of here, so let's go.
As you start running back into the hallway that you entered this chamber in originally, you see one of the skeletons waiting for you, kind of clacking and brandishing its sword. What do you do?
I'll charge straight to it and give it a claw.
Okay, let me go
Think
ahead
I'm
and
in the lead here.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for these boys. These big boys, these bad boys. All right, it is actually Inari's turn. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and allow Inari to go ahead and do your biz.
Inari is going to. Were we like surprised? Or did we
No,
know?
I think you're prepared for this. You're,
Okay.
you're fine.
Okay. Well, then I will do another Sacred Flame.
That is a 7. It is a miss. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right, damage. It is going to be 8 points of radiant damage.
Nice. Again, you invoke that holy word as purple flames engulf the skeleton, burning its clothes away. Awesome. It is Skelly number 1's turn. He is going to kind of slowly kind of walk towards all of you on the platform. This platform is very difficult to cross, by the way, as well, so fighting on it is a little risky, but he is going to swing his short sword at Riley.
Like he falls through.
It's a 10.
Does not hit.
All right, that ends his turn. It is the next skeleton's turn. You see a second skeleton walk into the room. And that'll end his turn. All right, Helix, go right ahead. Your turn.
Okay. I'm kind of in a bad position to get around my allies and this dude. So I'm actually going to throw a dart, but I think I'm gonna reflavor it to be like an acupuncture needle or something.
Oh, hell yeah, okay. I'm cool with that.
And so yeah, I'll pull out a long acupuncture needle and throw it across the way.
Cool.
Actually horrifying.
It really is. Like, okay.
I'm using what I have on me.
Oh,
That's terrible.
That is, wait, what was your attack roll? 8? That is a miss.
Okay, yeah. I've never thrown an acupuncture needle at somebody to hurt them, so
As you throw that acupuncture needle, it literally like goes through one of the bones, like the space in between the bones, and just hits the other side. All right, Riley, it is your turn.
All right, claw to the face again.
Claw to the face.
Get out of our way. That is an 11.
An 11 is a miss. You kind
She's
of.
so angry. She's like not paying attention.
Oh, absolutely.
Looking up here on this little ledge.
You're pissed off. You're underground in a tight space, and you're losing your footing as it begins to crack, and you swing at nothing. The skeleton again is going to try to sheathe its blade into your side with a nat 1, 5 to hit. So, yeah, that is a miss. He actually, I'm going to say with a nat 1, he's going to trip over the crackling walkway and fall prone.
Ooh.
All right. It's the next skeleton's turn, who is going to walk over here. And through the doorway, pull back the string of his short bow and attack Inari with a 23 to hit.
does some damage, probably, yes.
That's going to be 5 as the arrow sinks into your arm.
I'm going to Sacred Flame again.
Okay.
So, dexterity.
Yes. 13.
You fail.
And which one are you attacking?
The one right in front of us.
Okay.
I guess he's prone.
Yeah, he's prone, so you get advantage, actually, on any attacks. But because that was a save, I don't know how that works. Is it still... It's a disadvantage? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter. It succeeded anyways.
With spells, too. I'm not sure.
Potentially.
Anyways.
I will look that up. 5.
A 5 of the radiant variety.
As it's on the ground, you see flames engulf it yet again as they dissipate and reveal that the skeleton is still kind of... although he looks quite... All right. Helix, please go ahead with your turn.
Okay. If I attack the guy on the ground, I'll have disadvantage throwing something. So I'll try to hit the guy through the doorway. It'll be harder to hit him through the doorway.
Not necessarily. He's in your line of sight.
Okay. Yeah, because I can move up a square if I need to. Like I can move.
Yeah, you could totally... because he's prone on the ground, you can throw it right through.
Oh no, I was trying to hit... was it skeleton?
No, I know. I'm saying
Okay.
because he's on the ground, you have a clear shot.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Gotcha. Okay, yeah. So I'll try to hit the guy through the door, and with I'll pull out another long acupuncture needle and be like, "This is what I have." And
Oh my god, this is what I have.
Oh,
Nice. That
okay.
hits.
Ooh, 19.
19 definitely hits.
What that acupuncture needle do?
It do
7
7 damage. Dang. All right,
Hopefully
you
damage.
fling that needle directly into the skull of this back one, and then give me 1 second. Yeah, as it kind of causes little cracks to form on its skull, as the acupuncture needle is directly in the middle of its head. Yeah, it's still going though. He also looks pretty damaged. All right, it is now Riley's turn.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep swinging at the one right in front of me here.
All right, and you have advantage on this because he is prone still.
Oh, right. Oh, cool.
Do it.
Do it.
That is a
Nice.
20.
Dirty
Not
20.
natural,
That
yeah.
hits. Yeah.
Cool. When they're prone, it's not auto crit, right? Am I thinking of something else? That's when they're unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious is auto crit.
Because I guess they could still defend on their back.
That is 10 damage.
Slapping it out of
Nice.
the way.
Yeah,
outta here.
and when you murder this one, how do you do that?
So, for flavor purposes, I'm not even gonna use my claws. I'm just gonna stomp its skull and as I
Ooh.
run towards the next one.
As you stomp its skull, the kind of narrow rock path underneath it begins to crumble, and it definitely explodes into dust. But I'm gonna need you to roll a dex save because the rock goes with it too.
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, you definitely dodge with a 15. You jump out of the way, and the rest of you are gonna want to quickly move past this path soon. I'm gonna go ahead and move you over here because of
Yeah, I'll
that.
be right up in front of the other one at the door.
Yeah,
with
all
my
right.
movement.
Cool beans. It is Inari's turn yet again.
We're gonna wanna hurry across. It looks like it's about to give.
Yes, go ahead and roll. And let me see, acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer.
Ooh, let us see what athletics is. I'll do the athletics.
Ooh, 15. Nice.
For a total of 17.
Very nice. You sprint across. Every time a rock falls, you're so fast that you just leap right off of it. And yes, it is still your turn. So go ahead and do whatever else you'd like to do.
You know what? Let's just sacred flame it. Come on.
Yeah, why not?
So DC 15 dexterity.
16. It's saved. All right. It is the skeleton's turn yet again. Brandishing its short sword, it is going to slash at Riley. An 8 to hit, so that is a miss.
Yeah.
The doorway kind of blocks his sword as it just chings on the stone door, kind of protecting you in the moment. All right, Helix, what would you like to do?
We have another choke point, it seems. So, looks like we're back to the acupuncture needles. And I'll try to thread the needle between my allies and try to get this guy again.
That just hits. That just hits.
Ooh, you love to see it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 7 damage of acupuncture needle.
Yeah, as your acupuncture needle shings through the air, hitting almost right next to that bullseye from before, it shatters. It engorges it with cracks as the head explodes. And this skeleton is gone. No more. All right. At this point, though, the front of that narrow stone path has fallen into the water below, so you will need to jump across.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try to help
Okay, yeah.
if I could.
Okay.
Like, just kind of ready.
Yeah, so you hold your hand out for Helix as they jump across. Go ahead, roll acrobatics.
Okay. Am I rolling it? Okay, I rolled it normal.
But with advantage.
8. Okay.
You
Here
are
we go.
getting help. Much better. Woo,
That's much
22. Yes, you leap across
22.
and catch Inari's hand. Perfect. Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
You guys can make your way further in. So you should be able to see these little door buttons.
What's the way that we came from out here?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, as you make your way into this room, you are surprised by yet another skeleton who... This is going to be a surprise round as he plunges his sword into Riley as she steps inside.
Ooh.
That is a 19 to hit.
Blood Curse of the Eyeless?
No.
Okay. All right.
So it's my reaction.
Yeah.
I roll my Hemocraft die, which is a d4, and that is subtracted from their roll.
Sure. Go right ahead. Does it count if he doesn't have eyes?
If they're immune to blindness, it doesn't affect them. Are
Okay,
they
he's
immune
not.
to blindness?
He's not. No, you're good.
Okay.
He has those like two glowing flames in his eyes.
Oh, that
and they-
subtracts 2.
So that
I
would
think
be...
that's still 17.
That's 17.
right?
Would that still hit?
Oh, it still hits me.
Dang. Yeah, you
Damn.
you go ahead and describe how you invoke that blood magic, even though it doesn't.
So Riley will, as she turns the corner and is surprised by the skeleton, just instinctively she kind of holds up her left arm in front of her, and her right arm with the claw comes by, and it kind of like grazes her arm, and blood wells up, and it flicks onto the face of the creature in front of her, and kind of like burns it.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Even though it subtracts the the AC or the attack that roll that it did, it's still going to slash down at you, even though it's a little blinded, back into your arm and reave more blood out for 4 slashing damage.
We got another one.
All right. It is now Inari's turn. Now that the surprise round is over.
Okay. After the round's over?
It's already over, so you can go right ahead.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm
Surprise
gonna
round, right?
throw my chakra, wanting that.
Okay.
Um,
It swirls around your friends and kind of goes in to attack the skeleton.
the normal.
Ah,
It's a
9. That is a miss.
You did too much flourish. Too much
So he
swirling.
kind of swings it, and it, like, I guess hits a wall or something.
Yes.
Back.
And bounces back. Absolutely. All right. It is the skeleton's turn yet again. And with Riley right in front, he's going to pull back the sword out of her arm and plunge it into her side with a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Ouch. That
That's
hits.
dirty.
That is 8 piercing damage.
Riley is down.
Oh no.
Okay.
The blood begins to pour from the side of your hip as your eyes roll back and fall, collapsing onto the ground as it kind of walks over your body.
Not walking over her body.
I know.
Yes.
The disrespect.
The disrespect. All right, Helix, it is your turn.
Oh goodness. I'll take care of Riley in a second. We have to get rid of this skeleton. And I'm going to get after it.
Okay.
Okay. Attack. 12.
That is a miss.
All right. So yeah, I stab out with my scalpel and it goes wide. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike on it,
Nice.
and I'll just rear back my other hand and throw a punch.
Hell yeah.
A 17.
Nice.
6 damage.
6 damage. Nice. And
Punching.
that's bludgeoning?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, okay. As you kind of slice your scalpel, you realize that this is not a moment for precision. As you pull back your fist and crack it in the middle of its face, its whole skull begins to kind of crack and shatter. Pieces begin to chip off onto the ground. It's kind of like, but still going, missing several teeth, however. Riley, go ahead and make your first death save.
Oh no. Oh,
Nice. 18. Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful.
As you lay there, you see images of your past. You see your family on the farm, and you feel at peace in this moment. Inari, it is your turn.
Okay. I could try to heal her, but that's my last spell.
I will say that this
She's
dude looks
down.
pretty.
There is that as well. I'm going to try. Oh no, healing word is a bonus action, I believe. Yes. So I will use healing word on Riley.
Nice.
Hey.
Goodbye, spell.
Do you have like a spell word that you use, or do you just kind of hold out your hand?
Yeah, what
I'm
is
just
the
gonna
healing word?
hold out my hand.
What's the word?
And we're gonna say it in our heads.
Okay. Okay. There's no wish
The
from
future?
Resaloon.
In the future, you know.
Unto
might
you and
have
unto you, my
something.
child.
The bird is the word.
The bird. All right. As you cast that healing word onto Riley, she immediately comes to.
With a 7 points of a hit points.
Thank you.
All right. And then I will take my chakram out and again throw it.
Nice. Okay.
I don't know which goddess you follow, but she's great.
Oh, she's probably the best one.
Oh,
no!
She's so great.
A total of 24.
This is a girl boss turn.
Inari said, "Let's end this."
Let's
Yeah,
end
yeah.
this.
For sure. Now, how do I roll damage? There we go. I'm rolling damage.
Hell yeah. That is literally just enough to do it. How would you like to finish this boy off?
Okay, so as he throws it, oh, am I across? Yeah, I'm kind of across. So he's just gonna kind of throw it and like aim to cut off the head, just to complete
Like a
decapitation.
sever, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then
Sweet.
he's just gonna catch it again.
Awesome. Your chakram kind of whirring through its like moon-shaped blade put together to make the full moon as it slashes right through the spine of the skeleton. Its head goes and falls onto the ground with a and explodes at Riley's feet. You immediately catch your chakram back, break it into the two pieces, and sheath them. Amazing. All right, you guys quickly make your way upstairs as a lot of the stairs begin to kind of break away into nothing. And then, as you approach back into that big antechamber, you see that second row of stairs. As you're running up and you see all the pillars falling over, one of the pillars lands onto one of the skeletons as it's beginning to stand up, crashes it into a bunch of dust as you run as fast as you can back through the chamber that has the kind of button on it. In this room, all the skeletons were gone. You assume those were the ones that you were fighting. And as you're running through the halls, this is like the long arrow hallway. I am going to have you guys roll stealth with disadvantage against this arrow trap. The skeletons in here are not rising, so you assume that these are not the monks at this temple.
Okay.
So dex save. Oh, to stealth with disadvantage.
Stealth with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. I'll roll it.
Oh, I rolled 2 15s. That's
Nice.
19.
It must be a sign. Well, I rolled a 5.
And
so...
I rolled an 8.
All right. So, very nice. Yeah, so I'm going to have you both. Give me 1 second.
Not these damn arrows again.
Yeah, as you're kind of like sprinting through this hallway, trying to remember where you stepped on the things, you know, Helix and Inari, both of you get struck by an arrow or two, both taking 2 piercing damage. Riley, every time you hear the whirring of those arrows come through, you definitely do like a somersault through. By the time you make it at the other side, all of you can go ahead and roll a perception check if you'd like.
Okay.
Is it based off of sound or smell?
No, it would be sight.
Okay.
It's a 10 for me.
Yeah, all right. So, yeah, Inari, you notice something different about the hallway as you're kind of running through. Something changed in here, but you don't have time to inspect it. As you run through and run up that last set of stairs, you can see daylight as the stairs behind you begin to crumble underneath. You are literally running as fast as you can, and as you're about to leap out, you hear a voice from somewhere in the kind of entrance chamber say, "Wait for me!"
Do we all hear this or just Inar?
You all hear
Yeah,
it.
Okay. Is somebody in there trapped?
I hope they're running because it's falling.
As it's kind of
Riley's
falling.
just running up the steps. She's like, she just sees daylight and is going for it. She's sick of being in this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Inari's not really looking back.
Riley takes off. Inari takes off.
I hesitate because I'm like worried that somebody.
You hear the voice from behind you as you see another person in like a cloak with a mask on, kind of running behind you.
I go to help them, I guess.
Awesome. Yeah. Go ahead and roll. Give me a dex save.
Okay.
Does Inari notice Helix going back?
Oh my god. I rolled a 6.
A 6. Both of you kind of stumble for a moment, and a rock is going to hit you. Let me go ahead and roll. 3 bludgeoning damage to both of you. And he says, "That's all right. Let us go." As you begin sprinting up the stairs, and you leap out into daylight, you're greeted by the other two. Although the daylight here in this little clearing is not quite bright, it's definitely brighter from the dark, dank temple you were just in, which has now sunken and collapsed into a pile of rubble. The 3 of you look around.
Like, lays on the ground and like haphazardly like starts tying bandages around her arm.
Absolutely. It is at this point that all of you are laying there. Inari, you kind of pull out the slate just to make sure it's still there. It is, and in your hands. It's still glowing red. All the kind of little lines and characters on it. At this point, all of you feel a burning sensation on your body. At different points, you feel this kind of like searing pain, as if it's not just coming from your skin, it's coming from your soul. You feel something is burning you deeply. And then it stops.
Does it feel like any similar sensation I might have felt before?
It does not. This is, although that sensation you felt before was a burning, searing, transformative feeling, this one is unlike that in so many ways. And also quite short-lived.
Inari's gonna like see if his amulet is there.
Your amulet is still on you.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of clutch it, his holy symbol.
As you go to clutch your amulet, you see on the back of your hand a kind of seared, glowing red circle.
That is different.
It's hollow in the middle, but there's a line around. There's like a circle, a circular red line.
Inari's just gonna kind of hold it up to the group.
You always had tattoos, Inari?
I've never. No, this is new.
Riley will start unwrapping the like bindings that she has around her hand and take a look. Does she have the same?
There's nothing on your hand, but as you look at the side of your arm, you see it right there. The same red circle.
I start looking.
You don't have to look far, as you see right there on the center of your chest is a red circle.
No. What does this mean? And
You, new.
Alright, who the are you?
What? Yes.
What are these?
Hello. That was quite jarring. What? Who are you?
we
What are
asked
you
you
doing
first.
down there?
That is a good question. To that I respond, what were you doing down there?
We were meant to be there. What are you? No.
And so
You
was
ask any
I.
more questions. You tell
Who
us
are you
who
sent
you
by?
are.
I was sent by a person for reasons to go down here.
Yeah, who cares? Do you have one of these or not?
I do.
Well,
Did
let's
you
see
do
it.
this? Is this you?
I would show you, but it would be quite upsetting. Mine is on my my face.
Oh,
Well, let's see it.
sorry to hear that.
Also, how did you know that you had it on your face?
I saw myself in a reflection.
So how long have you had yours?
Oh, this is quite new, I assure you. I have never seen such a mark on me before. Never even been tattooed.
You've had it long enough to see it in a reflection and
Yes.
get a mask for it.
Well, all I remember is that I
Can I do
woke.
an insight check on this
Yeah,
guy?
this guy is
For sure.
weird.
Yeah, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, I do not trust you. That's a 12.
A 12, absolutely. Yeah, with a 12, you can tell that like this is very fishy and strange, but for some reason you believe he's telling the truth. All I remember is that I woke up and everything was different and I didn't remember what I was doing, and I saw myself in the mirror and was quite alarmed, I must say. And so I also was naked as well. That was quite alarming. So I put on clothes. You notice at this point that he is wearing the clothes of like one of the monks that attacked you.
So you woke up here.
I did indeed.
Were you here before? Is this your home or something?
Oh no, I would never live here. Oh,
Do you
goodness
have a habit
gracious.
of drinking?
Well, that's none of your business. Now, is it?
Well, I think it would explain you waking up naked someplace you've never been before.
That is quite understandable now that you word it that way. But no, I was not under the influence of the drink this time. I do not remember. My memory is quite cloudy. Perhaps it's this
But you
red
said-
burning mark on my head. Yes, I was sent here. I was sent to retrieve some sort of slab.
So you got in the temple and then you lost track of time? Or you just woke up in the temple?
I truly do not know.
Who was it that sent you here to find the slab?
Some group, they sent me a letter promising that they would eradicate all of my misdoings and that they would clear my name if I retrieved this for them.
And you don't remember the name of this group?
No, they did not say.
What is your
Come
name?
to think of it, I don't even remember what I wanted to be cleared. My name? Barnaby Cranswick, at your service.
Barnaby.
Where are you from, Barnaby?
Well, I'm from
Crans-
Lorigat, the great kingdom of Lorigat, mind you.
The great kingdom of Lord.
Put that at the end. Right.
Well, Barnaby, I am Inari Pascal, the pleasure.
Ah,
Helix,
Yes.
does this, you're like a doctor or something, right?
Let me take a look at it. Yes. Can I take a closer look at this mark?
yeah, absolutely. Make a medicine check, sure.
Okay. 50.
15. Yeah. As you begin to look at the mark and touch it, it stings as you touch it at first. As it's still kind of like cooling down, you can kind of smell this brimstone-y kind of smell coming from it. It seems to be like a mix of a branding and a tattoo, and it's definitely of a magical origin of what you cannot place. But yeah, that is what you can perceive from this medicine check.
Too bad.
Can you share that information with us, Alex?
Yeah.
Yes. It appears to be a magical brand of some kind.
So not.
Go ahead, Inari, sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, so not like not like a scar or like something that could be healed or.
It will certainly scar, and I feel like if you healed it, it would remain but be scarred. It's a brand.
Are you a doctor?
A variety, yes.
Well, give it to me straight, Doc. Are we cursed?
I mean, it is a magical brand, and so some people may consider it a curse. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it depends on your definition of a curse there.
I knew that had to be the reason.
It sounds pretty cursy, no?
Well, you know about magics, don't you?
I know
you-
tons of magics.
Uh-huh. Maybe you can take a look at it as well.
I will take a look at it now.
Sure. How are you describe what that looks like? So you're looking at it for the magical, like.
Yeah. I'm like, does this look like runes or something?
Sure. You don't have detect magic or anything though. Like. You're just rolling an Arcana.
Arcana as a... Oh, I don't have it prepared. I don't even have it prepared. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll Arcana for me. Sure.
-2, by the way. It's
An 11.
That's
You kind of
magic.
put your yeah, exactly. You put your hand over it, and you can definitely sense the kind of like vibration kind of coming from it when you touch it. It's definitely magical.
I'm feeling magic. Definitely magic.
Yes.
After what Helix described, I'd like to take a look at mine too, specifically like the brimstone smell that she
Mhm.
mentioned. And I don't know, I have Hunter's Bane, which lets me. I have intelligence checks, advantage on intelligence checks to recall information about like fey fiends or undead. Can I tell if like it's related to any of those things? Just knowing that we were there with the skeletons
Yeah,
in the
absolutely.
dungeon.
So with this specifically, you can tell that it's not related to those things. This is something that you have never come across in your travels before. It is otherworldly.
Can I match it with the markings on the slab? Like, is this the same? Is it a symbol?
It is the same red glow on the slab and on the marks.
It's just a circle though, right? It's just
It's
a
a red circle, yes. And
yeah, you guys, I've encountered a lot of different curses and things throughout my travels, and I ain't seen nothing like this before.
Hopefully, you've come across a lot of ways to lift curses.
yes,
Well, if
please
you're
say
the
you have.
cleric, that's usually one of the ways.
Yeah.
Seek a local cleric.
Doctor, I have a question.
Yes.
I'd like to ask in private.
Okay. I will step away from the other two. at this
Riley
time.
definitely like has her eyes on them though, because she's not letting like anybody get close to like Helix
Okay.
without like very defensive. Like, don't you be messing with one of the party.
Yeah, absolutely. So you kind of
Does
keep
not
your
trust
eyes
this
on.
new person.
For sure, for sure. Barnaby
Is it-
kind of
is-
pulls you
is
to the
it-
side.
Is it something sensitive?
I would say so, I think. When I awoke, I was awoken by such a fright. You see, I had an arrow in my side, and
Yes.
it was in my side, you see? And it is no longer there, I pulled it out. However, I did not bleed.
You didn't bleed.
No. Give it to me
Okay.
straight.
Are
What does that
you-
mean?
Are you a creature of the variety that bleeds?
Yes,
you're
a
just-
creature? How could you?
Well,
I am a
I don't
high
think
elf noble. Thank you very much.
elves bleed, so let me take a look at your side.
I don't think that is very wise.
But then why have you brought it up to me? If you
Because
don't
I'm
want to
very
help you-
scared at this moment, and I need a friend.
Okay, I promise you, on my honor as a healer, that whatever I discover, I will not use it against. I only want to help.
Will you keep it a secret from...
Absolutely. I've taken the Hippocratic.
I believe that. All right. He begins to kind of unbutton his cloak, and he kind of pulls his face away.
So that the other two can't see, you know.
Yeah.
Or we'll go like a little bit of privacy so he doesn't
Yeah.
expose the side.
Yeah, you're behind like a big rock. He begins to unbutton his cloak, and he kind of pulls his face away as he opens it all at once, revealing a skeletal body.
Okay. So this guy, he's wearing a full mask.
He's wearing a full mask.
So this
And
guy is a
gloves.
skeleton.
There's no need to make a medicine check to see that he is a skeleton.
Envy, can I roll medicine to see if he's just fully a skeleton?
Yes, you may.
Okay, the prognosis is not good. You appear to
What?
be undead.
What? I knew it. I just thought maybe I had lost some weight down there. I don't know.
You lost a lot of weight.
That isn't
Muscle,
funny.
Organ, all kinds of weight. has
Quiet
been
down.
lost.
They're going to hear you. I have a reputation to uphold.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing.
Are you kidding me? The whole world loathes things like this. Me included. could this happen to me? That means worms ate me. Disgusting.
Look, there
Are you judging me right now?
I am certainly not. I told you. I promised you. I am not judging you.
All right. I suppose it's safe to prove that he pulls off his mask and reveals his skull. And the skull does indeed have a red circle branded onto it. I suppose I could reveal this to you as well.
Thank you for telling me this in confidence. And it doesn't have to be the end of the world. You have been given an opportunity few other people enjoy, a second chance at life, and you should seize it. Make the most of your undeath.
How am I to make the most of this? No, people will shriek when they see me in the street.
People do the same when they see me. There's lots of ways to live.
Well, that's understandable. You are quite scary. But... but perhaps you're right, dragon woman. He re-robes and puts his mask back on. I do not know what is going on, and I really don't like it. We can join them, I suppose.
All right. And I will keep your secret, I promise you. But it doesn't mean everything's bad. Okay?
Whatever you say.
All right, we'll go back.
All of you walk over back into the group.
Passive perception, did I pick up any of that?
Go ahead and roll. Yeah.
Oh, like, okay. Cool.
Passively, no. You would have to actively be listening.
Okay, I would have actively been trying to listen. 17.
17, yeah, you definitely heard what they were talking about.
Eavesdrop.
All right.
And I was just kind of sitting there looking at y'all like...
They
Riley's
rejoined.
like trying to respect the privacy, but definitely is like pretty close, but like looking in the opposite direction.
Okay. Did you want to
Like,
roll
I'll
perception?
look somewhere else. Yeah, I'll roll. And you said it's hearing, right?
Yes.
So
Are you trying to eavesdrop?
Oh yeah, well, Riley does not trust this person at all, so it's definitely like high alert.
You're so nosy.
I know.
Why do I
don't you
have-
just... We're all in this together. Why don't you just tell us?
Mine says a -2 for the. Oh, I rolled persuasion on accident. That was supposed to be for perception.
Oh, I got you. Well, you can just add your bonuses to that 16.
Okay, so yeah, it was the 16 plus 3, so 19.
Yeah, you also definitely heard it. So, getting chummy.
As they walk back around, Riley like picks like a bone shard that was like hit on her from all the skeletons that she destroyed and just starts like picking her teeth with it.
So we have no manners, I see. Lovely. Love to know that. Well,
How are you gonna come in this group and talk about no manners?
whatever do you mean?
Ugh,
I have plenty of manners. I am a noble.
a noble.
Yes, of the Cranswick dynasty.
I've never been
I've
heard
met
of
many
that
shitty
dynasty.
people with good manners.
Well,
Ooh.
you've never met me.
That's certainly
We
true.
did a moment ago.
That is also true. So we're standing here, sucking our thumbs, and what are we to do about our situation?
I think we should probably go to my fellow friends. I think I probably need to talk to them because it's not looking good.
That sounds fine. Wait! Is that the tablet we were to retrieve?
Yes, but we are returning it to Wayland Bycombe.
This is the tablet that we are supposed to retrieve.
Exactly.
Your tablet's probably still down there.
Well, he looks back at the ruins. Then I suppose I'm... Are you sure it's probably not the same tablet?
What was your tablet supposed to look like?
They said it was a tablet, and to ask no questions.
So how are we supposed to know that the person that hired us to get this tablet is the same people that hired you to get that tablet? Why would we give our tablet to you?
I have no answer for you. Aside
Wait,
from,
what?
I also am in this shit. So, I don't know. Maybe by returning yours, I too will be uncursed.
Okay. I'm fine if you want to like walk with us. That is fine.
Okay.
So, welcome
Have
to
you-
accompany us.
Well, thank you for having me.
But we
Job.
will be doing the job we came to do and finishing it our way.
Sure. To be honest, I don't really care for work. Have you tried looking at that? Perhaps it has an answer? It seems to be glowing as we are. I don't know if any of you put that together.
It's the same like language that we can't recognize that we saw throughout the tomb, I'm assuming.
It
Or the
was. As you look upon it again, this time it's legible.
Of course, we
No!
looked at. Oh.
This is what happens when you touch the stuff.
All right. Now, which one of you is going to read it?
I guess I just said that, so I'll
Yeah.
say that I read it. I'll
Sure.
read it again.
Go for it, Riley.
We believe in you.
As you read it, the kind of hieroglyphics begin to kind of sputter and reform into legible characters. Ye who disturb this place, by the rise of the red moon, your lives shall be lost.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
It says
Yeah,
that-
or cursed.
Oh god.
Any
Louis.
y'all familiar with what's it called? Astronomy, the planets?
Well,
Yeah, they're up above, and
Yeah. Do you know when the next red moon will be?
probably.
what year is it?
957.
957. That can't be.
I believe so. Last time I checked, that was a couple months ago.
That truly could not be so. If that was the case, then I haven't done that. How long? Oh, God. You see him
Yeah, I don't
kind
know
of
if you
lost
saw,
in
like,
thought.
the state of your friends down there, but they weren't looking too hot either.
My friend, I did not have friends down there. What are you inferring?
Yeah, you seem like you would not have friends.
It's just like
You see him kind of hold up his gloved hand. Well, if it's 957, if my is correct, my father was a divination wizard. I believe the next red moon is in 1 year's time.
so convenient.
Indeed.
Well,
it seems
I
that
don't know if y'all want to take a look, but this here tablet says we're gonna die in a year.
Uh,
On the
Oh,
next red
goody!
moon.
I love
think
that.
You read it wrong. That cannot be what it says.
Maybe you can read better than I can, Inari. I'll pass the tablet over.
I'll read it. Does it say that?
it definitely
You look at
says
me
that. It definitely says it.
We're going to die in probably a year.
Well, think about it this
It's
way.
Definitely a curse.
You could probably check off your bucket list of things now. Yes, you know. I'm trying to make light
All right,
of the
while
situation.
you're going and taking a sailboat out on the sea, I'm gonna try to get this thing off of me.
Yes.
Sure. Well, maybe
And
death
this
isn't
one.
so bad. Hmm.
I smile at him. With my long dragon face.
With my toothy smile.
A good friend once told me it's not always a bad thing.
A good. Okay.
Death can sometimes definitely be a blessing, but I ain't ready for that quite yet.
A blessing, you're dead. What are you blessing? You're not here no more.
That is a fair point.
Life can be a lot worse than nothing.
That's true.
That is
Sometimes
also
it is a
fair.
mercy to die.
It's like a long nap, really.
Y'all are crazy. Well, how do we get these off?
That is a good question. Have we tried cutting your arm off yet?
Actually,
Have you
Riley
tried
was
cutting
just
your
going
face
to. She will actually take one of her claws out and just like cut underneath the
Ooh.
circle a little bit on one side and see and like peel up underneath her skin and see if the mark goes deeper
Ah!
than just her skin.
Okay. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Go ahead and
Just
take.
like not deep, but enough to like
You're
get
peeling
under.
your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Take 2 slashing damage as you do that.
Okay.
As you're peeling up
Fair.
your skin, the skin, like the muscle underneath, is also glowing.
Yeah, you guys, I don't think we can just peel this off.
I don't have more healing. What are you doing?
I'm fine. Literally what I do.
Yeah, if
I
this
won't
guy-
lie, that was quite alarming.
Thank you.
Get used to it if you're gonna stick around here.
Oh, goodness. And I don't even have a handkerchief.
No one's making you stay.
Well, I suppose, what else have I got to do except solve this curse, eh?
Go ride on your sailboat.
I
Check
don't.
that off your list.
I don't actually have a sailboat. I did in a former life. Before this happened. Anyway, perhaps we should go back to Honeyborough.
Yes.
Honeyborough. Do I know where that is? Like in the region?
Mm-mm. You can make a history check, but I don't think that Riley would know. So maybe disadvantage on that.
Okay.
Yeah, we could just go to
15.
Honeyborough.
15, nice. You've heard the word Honeyborough said in passing when you were in town, but you're not exactly sure of the meaning.
Honeyborough. Why does that sound familiar?
Well, it's a town,
You know,
just outside of these woods.
Do you mean Harkonsborough?
No, I mean Honeyborough.
Honey's actually.
So
he's-
you were surprised about when we said the year. So what year did you think it was?
Well, what year did you say it was again?
It is
957?
957 error.
Well, I thought it was 9:55. Silly me.
Can I insight check?
Inside?
Yes. Yeah, you certainly
You
can.
got that one, Alex.
We're all like this sussy
Yeah.
baka.
I don't trust a single word that comes out of his bony mouth.
Oh, it bounced
Oh,
on that
dude.
20. That's a 10 for me.
No, it's 9 for me. I'm too in the moment.
Riley, did you also roll insight?
I will if. Oh, that's a 6 for me. So I guess we
All
Can't
of
read
you-
his bony expression.
Well, you can't see his bony expression.
Yeah.
so
Oh, well, that
you're
sounds-
not entirely sure. He's quite mysterious. Although you have every right to feel sus by that.
Mhm.
So anyway, Harkinsborough, you say? That is a town nearby?
It is. It's where we're headed.
All right. Well, let us go henceforth. Yes.
Real quick, Inari Helix, y'all want to join me? Just out of earshot.
Did you want me to join?
No.
It might be best if you hung out here for us.
Okay, friend.
Yeah, you just
All right.
sit your little bony ass down. And we're
Think
gonna go
about
over
what you want to do on your bucket list.
Sure. That felt pointed, by the way, but I will wait here.
Okay, yeah. Hello.
Yeah, Riley will like lead the way, like pretty, like at least 30 feet away, like definitely out of earshot. Definitely like is angled so that she can keep an eye on their new friend in the meantime.
Sure.
during this
You
conversation.
see him just sitting on a rock with his legs folded, his hands kind of resting on them, quite proper like.
Now, Helix, did I hear that right? This is a skeleton,
Yeah,
like the
he's so
things that
boring.
just tried to kill us down in the dungeon.
Doctor-patient confidentiality, I cannot tell you.
Helix, come on.
I cannot tell you. You can ask
He
him.
did say she swore.
I
like,
am
that he
all
needed
for
food.
doctor-patient
something.
confidentiality and all that shit until your patient is within stabbing distance of my back.
That is an excellent point.
I promise to protect your back, but I also have to protect my patients.
That's a good point too.
How can I?
Are we gonna this person? Are we gonna bring them with us? So what if they try to snatch this tablet from us?
What would we
Like,
do?
why are we gonna trust this person? If so, why?
He doesn't seem like a bad person, but he is.
He
I don't
doesn't
think he
seem
said
like the
one
worst
truthful
person.
thing this whole time.
I don't know. I feel like he might know something though, because he was also on the same mission that we were.
Maybe he's like the other ones that we dealt with. but like he was like he saw his friends get like destroyed, so he was like, I will play it smart and kind of weasel my way in like
I
that.
don't know, but I definitely don't trust it.
No. And why does he have the same mark as us?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, sorry. Wait. He told me that in confidence. Oh God, no!
Wait.
It's okay, Helix. We heard the whole thing.
Literally everything. You talk so loudly.
I fall to my knees.
It's really fine.
Oh God,
Yeah.
how can
Don't
I
worry,
call
we
myself a healer? I've already broken
won't tell us
patient
that you told us.
confidentiality. Oh God.
It's probably fine.
Oh my
Does
god.
doctor-patient confidentiality end when your patient dies, by the way?
Wait, no, I'm
Aren't
good.
they dead?
He did tell
Technically?
us. He did tell us. He said he had it on his face. I'm good.
He
I'm
did.
good.
Yeah.
Oh God, I lost my mind for a second there, but I'm back. Anyway, even after death, I would still keep my patient's confidentiality.
But
unless-
what if your patient was like stabbing people in
Hey,
front
they
of you?
didn't give me any money. So how is he your actual patient?
Because
Yeah,
he
I
asked,
did not pay.
He
Or
asked
you,
me
it's
to.
not even a consulting fee.
He asked
Wait.
me to help him, and that's enough. I don't need money to help people.
You just help every person who asks for it? What about
If
their
I'm
intentions?
able. If I'm able, I will.
Oh no.
I don't know, you guys. This is really like the hair standing up on the back of my neck and everything. I don't know.
Oh
I-
no. Okay. Yeah, I think we might. Inari's gonna like kind of leave the two and kind of walk over to Barnaby.
Okay.
Ah, returning. Hello.
Barnaby,
Yes.
what is your dream? What if you had a wish? What would that one be?
Well, my wish may have changed as of today.
Hold on. You changed. Hold on. He's gonna get the card though.
Oh,
Okay, begin.
Well, don't know. It used to be, money, power, all the things that a noble could ever want, I suppose.
Okay.
Now I just want my life back, I suppose. To be uncursed.
Okay, try to make it like one thing then.
One thing? Okay, to be
One thing.
uncursed. Yes.
To be uncursed. Okay, so by the divine lights of the stars and Hearn on high Crystal Palace, who oversees every one of us, I will try to shine her guidance upon your path to your true desires. Oh,
Are you converting me?
Ow. Just helping you. And
Okay.
helping my mistress.
Okay, so you are converting me, alright.
I mean, when you put it like that, it kind of sounds, a little.
Yes. Yeah, no, it sounds exactly how it should. Yes. Well, to be fair and to be honest, I'll be real with you. I don't believe in any of the gods. I'm quite agnostic. Not a popular thing for where I'm from, but it is who I am.
I don't see anything about. You said nauseous? I don't see anything about that here.
You know what? That's fine. Go ahead. Tell me your speech.
Oh no, that was it. I'll probably be helping you now.
Okay. What does that look like?
I'm not quite sure.
Lovely.
Make it this-
Where are the others?
Oh, they're over there. Oh, but you stay here,
Of
and I'll
course.
go back.
Go back to the huddle.
You see his he's wearing this iron mask that has this interesting kind of detail work on it, and he just kind of tucks it back down his head.
We have to help him.
We have to? What do you mean?
His one dream is to get uncursed, and Resaloon has made it pretty noteworthy that she honors people's dreams. So,
Alright. How do you feel, Riley?
I feel like I made that pretty clear. This random person comes out of nowhere, is trying to tag along after we've done all this hard work, after we've almost died down there, and all of a sudden wants to tag along, and I don't
He
know.
just
This
wants
is
to be
entirely sketchy.
unreal or whatever.
Yeah, so does
Uncursed.
everyone in the damn world, though.
Yeah, I guess I can
Like,
make
join
it
the
to
club.
everyone.
I don't know. This is incredibly sketchy. I mean, if you guys are both of the same mind, I'll go along with it. But I do not trust this person in the slightest.
Well, hear me out. What if, like, we go to, like, what if, like, we make him, like, wait outside, like, if we go to sleep or something, or just kind
Well,
of
I was gonna
separate
say I
himself?
definitely won't. Keeping alert would be helpful.
Yeah, I can agree on that. I don't trust him.
I don't trust him either. I am only concerned with whether or not he has some information. He seems to be hiding a lot, and what he knows may be able to help us figure out what's happening with these marks.
I mean, we cannot ignore that he was locked in the very temple tomb thing that kind of cursed us. And
Exactly.
now he's a skeleton and he's walking and he's talking, and it just doesn't seem like we should turn our eyes away from it.
I agree. And I know that both of y'all are very helpful and kind people, but just know that most people who try to hide things, they aren't that way.
And that's why you're here, and we are here, to look out for each other.
It is at this moment you can feel the mark kind of tingling, and you feel from deep within your soul kind of birth forth a new energy that you never felt before. Something has changed. Something is different about yourself, your anatomy. Inari, as you are speaking to the two beside you, you start to kind of pick up the thoughts of something else in your mind. A voice that isn't your own begins to speak. You hear the inner thoughts of the two friends beside you. Riley, what is going on in your head in this moment, privately?
Her brain is, this person's hiding something, everybody's hiding something, right? Like, everybody's got secrets, everybody's cursed in one way, shape, or form, right? Like, just all those thoughts. So definitely, like, there's a lot of unease, a lot of wariness, and then, like, there's, like, a dark nugget of fear in the background.
Absolutely.
Which you can tell it's, like, trying to get, like, buried and stifled, but it's still there.
Sure. Helix, what are your kind of surface thoughts at this moment right now?
I'm thinking about basically like the thought process sort of like, she's right. People who hide things can sometimes betray you, and this has burned me before, but I don't want to go through life always mistrusting people. But she's right. Like, it's kind of like that, like, I want to be a person who doesn't mistrust people, but I have been hurt, is like kind of what she's thinking.
Trauma. And then you also hear the voice of Barnaby. Just kind of like, I don't think they like me. I don't know what to do about that. I can't quite reveal myself. Then they'll really hate me. Why would they like me if I showed them that? No. That nice dragon, I don't know if she's telling the truth. She might have judged me. I don't know. Oh, what am I doing? And then you kind of like the voices fade from your mind.
Oh, how did y'all do that?
What?
You okay, Inari?
You were just kind of
You're not
staring
turning
off
into a
into the-
skeleton too, are you?
Funny. No, you were talking to me without moving your mouths.
No.
Yes, you were talking about how, I cannot, like, trust people in something or another. And then she was talking about, I don't trust him or something. And he's over there saying, they don't like me, and maybe I should not be so revealing or something.
We didn't say anything like that at all.
Yeah, those were not the words I was speaking.
I like close my eyes and like look pointedly at Inari and think, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes!
Oh my god. Yeah, you do.
Oh my goodness.
I can hear you.
I thought that. You're hearing my thoughts.
Riley's brain
No.
immediately turns into like trying to do white noise, like trying to tune out of like it's like random like nursery rhymes
Yeah.
of like the song that she might have like heard at the bar one night, and
Hell
just
yeah.
trying to like put up as much of a barrier as possible.
Give me
She's
like
no, get out of my head.
give me a base intelligence check.
Oh.
Say DC 15.
Oh, sorry, my things sometimes. There we go. Oh, 13, no!
You try your hardest to keep that focus on the white noise, but those intrusive thoughts just can't help it.
fuck.
Sometimes
Oh,
peeking through here and
intrusive
there.
Do I have to say what the thoughts are?
And Ari's just kind of tilting his head, looking at you like.
So you can give us one. What
I
is
guess, like, what's gonna
flashing?
come up is just
It's hard to
hide it.
bury.
Hide it. Like, would probably
Okay.
be what you hear.
Okay.
I'd like to do something similar.
Okay.
I'm kind of like, I don't want them to know anything more about what happened in Wisdom, and I like trying to lock it out.
As you say that in your mind, roll the int check with disadvantage.
Ow! Why would you do this to me? I've been nothing but kind and good. Okay, it's a 3.
Your mind is too scattered in this moment to try to keep focus, and intrusive thoughts, nothing too revealing. You can give us whatever it keeps popping up that you're trying to bury down.
I think because it was like the person, like the traitor or whatever, it's just like you just hear a name that I'm like trying to suppress.
Yes.
You hear Anura.
You all are doing great. I cannot hear you anymore.
Nari, how long have you been able to do this? And you want to cut it out?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just being
Yes.
here.
Please stop.
I feel like y'all are mad at me, and I'm just
This
being
is a bit
here.
of an invasion of personal privacy, all
You're
right?
reading our minds.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm literally just as you are, just right here, not doing anything.
No, we're not speaking out loud.
All right, I will try to think of something, and you try to interpret it.
You can-
Okay.
Okay.
As
As
Inari's just sitting there thinking, you're just looking at him making a face. His thinking face.
It's not working, okay? This is something that you can do.
Well, how? How do I stop, or how do I do it? I don't want to hear your thoughts all the time.
As you think to how do you stop, immediately the voices from their minds cease.
I guess you're just gonna have to practice and learn. I don't know, Inari.
Yes.
Isn't it all of us?
I don't know what that was, though.
Well, what was?
Stop. I cannot hear anymore.
Oh, good.
Yes. Please don't do that again.
Yeah, or ask permission. I don't know. But you can't
How am
just
I
go
going to
diving
ask
into
permission
people's
if I don't know
thoughts.
when it
That's rude.
happens? Okay, I will ask permission before I feel it getting woozy or whatever, or I will leave the room. How about that?
You permission to listen to Mr. Scaly Man over there, though.
I don't. He's strange. Oh, and he's totally hiding something.
So if you can read minds now, can our skeleton friend read minds?
I really hope not.
Can we?
Oh,
No,
try
we
it.
just tried
Oh,
that.
yeah, you
We
tried
can
it.
read an Ari.
That's true.
Oh, I will try this. Never mind. I will not try.
You hear a voice from far away go, "Are you finished? It's been quite some time."
No!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Are we finished though? Because I think we're pretty much.
I don't know.
Hold on.
You said
We
there was
just
a chat.
found out that you could read minds, Inari.
Let's not
This
glance
is
over
pretty
this.
I don't know how I did it. If you have some pointers, maybe I will try to follow them. But I don't know.
So you just can read minds now.
Mm,
We all got these brand new marks.
Yes.
But your mark is on your hand. Mine's on my arm, and yours is on your chest, Helix.
Yes.
You'd think that the person with the mark on their head might be able to read minds. None of this makes sense.
Well, maybe the hand is connected
Oh.
by your artery veins to your brain.
Well, I mean,
Right?
your
You're a
whole
doctor,
body's
you
just a
should
meat
know.
sack held together by little meaty strings.
Well, that is disgusting. You can be a meat sack. I know that meat.
You said that there was a change in our anatomy, that we felt this come over us. Can I like do some introspection or something and maybe see if like something has changed about myself, or like I'm
Something
like
has changed.
analyzing whatever change it was.
He's like, no, Maximus Realialis. That's still that muscle. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Going to Anatomy 1.
Radial ulna, they're still there.
All right. Why don't you I don't know, roll a medicine check on yourself? Or no, that wouldn't really be
Okay.
medicine. Are you describe what that means for you?
Yeah, I was introspection. I don't know. I'm like closing my eyes.
Are you like meditating?
Yeah, I guess because like if I like don't see any like physical things when I like just look, then yeah, I'll kind of close my eyes and see like if I follow that feeling, because you said that we felt a welling of power, like something changing within us. And I'm gonna follow that.
Sure. Give me an intelligence check. DC 18.
Okay. Oh, it's a 14.
Okay, so with the 14, you're like, as you look inside yourself, you do feel like a power within, but you're unable to discern like what exactly that means for you or how to access it, but you feel it there. It's just untamed.
Something's definitely different. I don't know what is.
So you still cannot read my thoughts, is what you're saying.
No.
Well, maybe we go collect our friend and go. We gotta get to the shore of the lake, right? And light the torch for the guy to come get us. So maybe we can go and rest up there on the shore and see if we can figure out more of what the hell's going on.
Perhaps that is best.
All right.
So I guess, yeah, I'll wave over our skeleton friend and we'll start making our way to the lake shore.
As you kind of wrap up your conversation, it is like almost dusk. It is like 6:30 p.m. It is getting quite late.
How long does it take us? How long would it take us to tromp back?
It would
to the
take
lake?
several hours.
Get to the lake?
You're like deep in the woods.
Gotcha.
Would you guys like to set up camp or continue
Yeah, that might
to
be
the night?
best. I don't think this forest is the best place to travel in the evening. So I guess I have Wanderer, so I have an excellent memory for maps and geography, and I can recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around
Yes.
me. Kind of like memorizing how we came here. Did any place along the trail seem like a good, safe place to camp for the night?
Help her by using my 300 dark vision, like just be like, guide her. Go.
Oh damn.
I mean, yeah, so I will say that the place you're in now seems pretty safe as it is sequestered and it's a clearing. So you can see all around in this area.
Y'all
Along the
wanna stay
path...
here?
Oh, go ahead. Say it
Oh,
again.
sorry.
You can say it again.
Do y'all want to stay here?
I don't
This-
know. We just got cursed here.
Only if you
Yeah.
think this is the best place.
As you remember from the trail, it's the forest itself being very magical in nature. It is unpredictable. Even with that tracking feature, you kind of can imagine, I'll say because you have that feature, you can imagine that perhaps the forest itself can shift and change. So there were some spots where you maybe could have set up camp, but even so, what's lurking in this forest is unpredictable. This is the only place where you have sights.
I think it's probably safest to stay here, as much as I hate this place.
Hmm.
This forest is very different than most forests, so
Well,
I don't
you
think things
are
are quite the same.
Riley the Skull Crusher, so I feel pretty safe with you.
You hear from far away,
Like,
"Are you quite finished?"
Yes,
Yeah.
Barnaby.
Yes, we are done.
Goodness, it's just been hours. He's saying from far away.
It's almost like we got cursed and our entire plans have changed or something.
Yes,
He's
and
waited a
I
couple
should.
years. I think he can wait a couple more minutes.
You see him sigh.
Barnaby,
across the way.
we are going to get you out of here.
You guys are far away right now. Are you yelling that at him?
Barnaby,
We
we're
were
going
heading
to
back
get you
group
out
up
of
'cause
here.
We were thinking about leaving. So
Okay, yeah.
I would say we're pretty close to Barnaby. at
Sure.
this point.
Riley, as you take your steps back to Barnaby, you feel as your foot hits the ground, it kind of sinks through as your atomic structure begins to kind of reshape, and suddenly you have disappeared and reappeared right in front of Barnaby in the blink of an eye. Oh, goodness gracious.
Riley will grab him and be like, "What the f did you just do?"
I did not do this! Unhand me!
Please. And I'll kind of push him with that.
Fine, please, you bully.
Riley, did you do that?
As we're walking
I-
over.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I've never had that happen before.
And so you
Um,
blame me.
Yeah, you're the new factor. You're the new variable in this experiment that's going on right now.
And not these strange marks? The curse, perhaps? Oh,
I don't know, Riley. It seems like
I've never
an
had a curse do
invasion
that
of-
before.
sure.
It seems like an invasion of privacy. Maybe you should only do that and practice with it or whatever.
Can I try to make it happen again? Can I see?
So as you try to do it again, you feel the energy that caused that has kind of subsided for now.
I don't know. I don't know.
So set up camp.
Yeah, I'll go get some firewood and I'll
So-
just break off a little bit and just spend some time alone collecting some good wood for a fire and all that. Just
I'll
take some time to myself for a minute.
For sure.
I'll roll out whatever suffices for our bedrolls. I don't know. I'll set up the camp here while she goes off to look for firewood.
Awesome. Yeah.
As they're doing that, are the stars out?
They are beginning to come out, yes, absolutely. As the sun has faded from kind of like a deep red to now like almost a dark purple, as you can see the glimmering of stars begin to reveal.
Inari will kind of help them set up. If anybody needs help, he'll help. But he's going to find like a clearing where he can kind of see the stars. I know we're in a clearing, but maybe just kind of off a little bit. And then he's going to pull out his flute and start playing his flute while watching the stars.
Lovely. Play performance. Roll performance with advantage for me. Or roll on the flute, whatever you prefer. Barnaby is going to go up to Helix and be like, Doctor, would you like me to do something? I don't know what people do in these situations.
Rest. That's
Good
really
idea, I can do that.
Okay.
He goes and lays down, kind of in a fetal position.
Okay.
Are you kidding me? 11.
11? Yeah, that's still good. It is a definite difference between your viol playing and the flute playing. Everybody can hear the sweet sound of... What kind of flute do you play? Just a classic flute?
Classic flute.
You can hear the
Made
sweet sounds of a flute.
sugarcane.
Ooh, of the sugarcane flute, filling the clearing with music.
It makes a sweet sound.
Yes, it makes a sweet sound. Corny. All right, Riley, as you go off to gather wood from kind of like the nearby woods, in the tree distance, you can kind of see what looks like a deer kind of like grazing on grass as it kind of slowly gets closer to the clearing.
I'll just kind of like, obviously I'll make my presence like known to it so I don't startle it, but keep my distance so it stays like comfortable and grazing and just make myself clearly not a threat. I'll just continue to
What does that
collect
look like?
firewood. Just like, I won't like snap a branch or anything, but I will like purposefully rustle some bushes and so on around me so that it is aware of my presence nearby.
As you
but
do
not
that,
making
the
it kind of
deer Sorry to interrupt, but as you do that, the deer kind of like puts up one of its legs and goes, "Do you mean me harm?"
No. You can talk?
What do you mean? You can hear me.
Yeah?
Oh, she's sweet.
Do you normally talk to people?
I don't see people very often. I have in the
Okay.
past, but as long as you mean me no harm, I will take my leave.
Yeah, of course not. Have a good night.
All
We're
right.
gonna be here for the evening, so don't get startled.
Watch the winds. She prances away.
Thank you. What the is going on? Riley is like a little shaken at this moment. She's had weird shit happen to her, but this is new.
All right, yeah, you gather the wood and bring it back. Helix, what have you been doing setting up camp?
Yeah, I was hoping set up camp, and then I think as like everything settled in, Barnaby like lays down, and I see Nar. I will also kind of sit on, I don't know, bedroll, hell, and I'm just gonna listen to Inar play, and I'm gonna pull out my wolf jerky and start working on it.
Absolutely. As you're just eating and relaxing and listening to the music, you feel so at peace and calm, almost in a meditative state. This is the most reprieve you've had in these past quite eventful few weeks, yes. And as you do, you feel your shoulders relax and your mind go blank, and you feel calm. Inari, are you looking at Helix?
I'm looking at the stars, but I mean,
Sure.
like,
Riley,
yeah.
as you come back to camp, you see a floating piece of jerky start to like disappear.
What? A deer just talked to you. Now he got floating jerky. I'll go over and I'll try to grab the jerky, I guess, to like see like what's going on.
As you grab the jerky, Helix immediately appears before you, holding it.
If you wanted some jerky, you should have
Helix,
asked.
you were just invisible.
No, I was eating
Yes,
jerky.
you were just invisible.
What do you mean?
I need you to trust me in this minute, but you were just invisible. I don't know how much more clear I could be. The entirety of you, your clothing and everything was gone. All I could see was floating jerky.
And Barnaby rolls over and says, "And all I wish I could hear was silence.
Well, then
Please!"
go out in the woods.
Oh, ruffian. He goes back.
Maybe this is something to do with the mark? You know, when you teleported and Inari could hear thoughts?
Oh, yeah, and a deer just talked to me.
A deer?
A deer. No, a deer, a female deer.
Wow, that must have been a long, long way to run.
So, you all find yourself back at camp, preparing yourself. I'm sorry, I can't get over that. A needle pulling thread. Yeah, you settle into camp. You light the fire with the wood you gathered. Helix, you relax back on that log, bewildered, befuddled by what's going on around you. But the sound of Inari's playing keeps you at peace. You all sit by the fire under the stars. You hear the low snoring of Barnaby as well.
Riley will take first watch
For sure, Z's.
tonight.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception. 12. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you keep your eyes peeled on the woods. You are in your element right now. You are used to being out in the wilderness. The town was stressful, but this, you know. Everybody has gone to rest and has taken turns sleeping. With a 12, I'm going to say that you hear a slight rustling from the edge of the woods.
Riley will get on alert. She'll start to unholster her pistol and just keep an eye on it. She knows that there's wildlife nearby, obviously, but so isn't like alarmed, but is definitely like at the ready.
For sure. from the edge of the woods with your hand on your runic revolver, you see the glint of some sort of metal in the dark forest reflected by the moonlight of the clearing.
Metal?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, like, so it's just like a reflection, essentially, that I'm seeing. I'm just seeing like light reflect off.
You're
of
seeing a
something.
glint of something, yes. And you feel as though you're being watched.
I'll kind of like. I don't know where I would probably be sitting. Probably guess like towards the middle, towards the fire. So I'm assuming others are like in a circle around me. So if like Helix or Inari are close, I might just like get ready to like tap them in case something. And I'm actually gonna like scoop up a rock off the ground
Sure.
and toss it close to. I don't want to like hit it, but I want it to be close.
When
To,
you
like scare off whatever might be watching or whatever.
when you throw the rock, whatever was causing the glint moves.
I'll just keep watching. The metal's throwing me off for sure, because that did not seem like an animal.
All right.
But definitely on alert. But I won't wake anybody up quite yet, because I know we all need a rest. But I'm definitely at the ready.
Okay.
Maybe the deer got some armor.
Maybe. I don't know what is in this forest.
All right. I'm assuming a 15 doesn't hit. As you stand there staring at the woods, the glint reveals itself as a piercing arrow whizzing through the sky and landing at your feet.
Yeah, 15 doesn't hit. I'll immediately fire, and I'm assuming that will awaken those here and be like, "We got company."
Yeah.
I'll
Going
just fire
off.
where I saw the arrow come from.
As you all
Ugh.
wake up from your brief rest and look as several grinning teethed bandits appear from the woods. I want you all to roll initiative.
Okay.
I don't get my pistol shut off, then, do I?
What's up?
Do I get my pistol shot?
Oh, you shot it. Would you like to attack?
If you'll let.
It'll be with disadvantage, but yes, you can.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
16.
16. That actually hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. She's a good shot.
Not fair, like.
7.
You see one of them with like the bullet had kind of like ripped through their arm, so you see like a bloody trail as he like kind of winces as he glares at you. And as they approach, it is at this point that we will end tonight's session.
Ah, not.
Oh my goodness, so much happening, so much going on.
So much.
I know, it's crazy.
Intrigue.
I know. Powers? Question mark. Skeleton? Question mark.
Double question mark?
Indeed. Well, we will see you all next week on Wednesday on twitch.tv at EnvyWild at 6:30 p.m. EDT or EST, depending on the time of year. And then the following week on YouTube's, also on Wednesday. You can also, if you would like to listen to our lovely adventures on the go, we have a podcast on all streaming platforms. If you use Apple Podcast, Amazon, all of them are available to you. Feel free. You can also follow us on the TikToks for lovely little moments from our game. It is at this point I would like to reintroduce you and to thank our lovely cast for being here. Pyronaynia, everybody give it up for you. Also to Chantilly and to Panthera. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks for watching, guys. As Pyronaynia, and we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, thank you for watching. See y'all next time. I've been Chantilly.
And once again, I'm Panthera, the Farrowwood Witch. You can catch me on Twitch, YouTube, pretty much any social media at Panthera, the Farrowwood Witch, or at Farrowwood Farm. Hope to see you there.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely people. They helped me create all of that you are seeing now. And as always, my name is EnvyWild, and you can find me on all of my socials at EnvyWild. Thank you all for being here so much, and we will catch you in the next one. See you. Bye. right, my ducky dears. Let me put on these skelly boys.
Are we duckies or are we deers?
Yeah, all of the above,
Why
baby.
can't we be both?
Ducky deers.
Exactly.
A little
Sometimes a deer can be a
strange.
duck and a deer. Haven't you watched Avatar: The Last Airbender?
That's true.
No,
That's
I've
true.
never seen a ducky deer in such
Ducky deer.
programming.
Ducky deer. Hello. Little buccaneer ducky deer. All right.